he'll never leave. No, he'll never leave. Will he ever snap her ass like she likes? Will he ever make her laugh late at night? No, but he'll never leave. When he gets obsolete, she can always just throw him away. Get a new one, that's okay. She'll love him the same as a fabulous love machine.
I asked you a question, I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it?
I heard that you heard that I was writing songs about you. That I was bad mouthing your name in some shitty bar somewhere. You know how I love these biased one-sided conversations. So let's discuss the who's, the whys, the whens, the hows, the wheres. But who really cares if it was all in my mind? It was all in my mind to begin with. It was all in my mind. It was all in my mind to begin with.
I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it?
And I remember her bent over and knowing that it was the last time. You know the end is near, but she only lets you fuck out there. When she finally came, even though she faked it, it was much appreciated. At least she had the decency to try to make it sound that she thought I liked. But it's alright, cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with. Cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with.
I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? I wanna know why. I wanna know why.
Are you suck? We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
How should I begin this? I guess it started when you were with him, and how he never even took you out to dance. But did he fuck with any rhythm? And now he's playing with your head. But did he ever make you come? And did he ever make you cry? Do the wires in your mind get sewn together, rubbed and severed by the heat? And you don't know how long I can stare into your picture and wish that it was me. I guess it's different 'cause you love him, but I've got an interactive, sick and twisted imagination, and that's gotta count for something.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now. Get your kiss between my thighs.
Dreamt of standing in your doorstep, licking sweat off of your forehead, with your finger in my mouth, and the sound when leather jackets hit the ground. You should hear when you're not around, when it's just us horny poets who can't wait to write it down. Swear we were only being honest. Do you like these little sonnets? 'Cause I wrote them just for you. How quickly they turn sour, so be careful who you screw. And never call. And I'm starting to suspect you don't intend to do anything you say at all.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sit alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind.
I don't really know if she cares or not. All I know is she left a lot of stuff in my apartment. She's never getting back. As her smell of a pillow fades, her cigarettes might stay like a Roman Colosseum, a dry and worthless monument to our love. Ooh, I still have your lighter. Ooh, I still have your book. Ooh, I still have everything you brought, but you never took. You know where to find me, and I know where to look.
I'm not a cook.
And I don't really know if she knows or not, but I left some things in her jewelry box, and she's wearing out my rings, taking the compliments meant for me. And although I left behind in girls' apartments and various domiciles over the years. Sometimes you gotta leave in a hurry, man, what can I say? Except I didn't forget about any of it. Taking it all back.